For the first time, the Israeli-American Council was invited to be part of the General Assembly of the Federation of the Jewish Communities, which adjourns every 5 years. It's a big coup for the Israeli community in the U.S., which traditionally was not accepted by the mainstream Jewish communities in America. The chairman of the Israel-American Council, Shawn Evenhaim, says he was pleasantly surprised that the Israeli government has changed their attitude towards the Israelis in the diaspora.
We knew it's coming, but this was much more than I expected. You saw really different individuals, ministers and Chavrei Knesset, telling you that there is a change of plan, everything is, the game has now changed to a completely different game. Having the endorsement from the State of Israel, I think, just will help us do better things and communicate, because there are a lot of resources here, and I'm not talking about money, we're not asking for anything. There are resources here that we can exchange resources between us. So, you know, just knowing now, it will mean a lot, I think, to our community. I don't feel that Israel owe me anything. I owe Israel everything that I can do, and that's why I say, Tishtamshu banu, use us for whatever you can.
The Israeli Minister for the Diaspora, Naftali Bennett, reiterates how his people have come up with a plan to embrace the Israelis living abroad back to their homeland.
There's roughly 600,000 Israelis in the United States alone. We don't sever our relations with them. They're part and parcel of being Israeli. These days, people fly back and forth. I myself lived 4 years in Manhattan, so this flow of Israelis coming abroad and coming back, I think that's something that's here to stay. For the past 2,500 years, we've had a strong diaspora and tried to have an ongoing presence in Israel. So we want to strengthen this relationship, but it's got to be a partnership. It's not about going to the States and raising money or seeing the Jews only as a source for Aliyah, but viewing them as true partners. We're looking at a series of ideas how to engage and partner with the Jews and Israelis living abroad. Among them is having them participate or have more levers of influence on what goes on in Israel.
Dr. Mina Tzemach, Israel's most renowned pollster, conducted a special poll on behalf of the IAC about behaviors of Israeli immigrants to the U.S.
The main finding is that most Israelis have a very strong connection to Israel. They visit Israel quite often. They support Israel morally. It seems that after 10 years of living in the United States, the Israeli internalized that they are not going to live in Israel and that they are American. So after 10 years, there is decrease in the behavioral connection to Israel. They visit less than the other Israel, they visit less Israel. Their social group is composed of less Israelis. There is a higher percentage of intermarriage. However, when it pertains to attitudes, to support morally Israeli, the longer you are in the state, the stronger you support Israeli morally and defend its image.
The event included many revelations by Israeli politicians who for the first time came to support Israelis who left the country in public. For JN1, I'm Jacobsohn at the GA in Jerusalem.